Welcome back to Bright Raven Gaming. I, as always, am your host, Bastion, and here again tonight I am with
EmKay here.
Miss EmKay, and we are again playing a little bit of a drunk through of Call of Cthulhu. And we've one episode down, and now we're talking again to Captain Fitzroy.
Hooray!
Hooray, there we go.
Maybe he'll give us a pick-me-up.
Yeah, a little information. Let's see here.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Oh,
Sure.
okay. Didn't we already look at... Oh, here we are. This is what he's asking.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins, but that's all I'll get from them.
Not much there, not much there, not much there. Alright. Manifest, and he went outside. Oh, there he goes. Let's go out here. Oh, wow. What?
Nice.
In the last episode, you were asking,
Where's the lighthouse?
where's the lighthouse?
There it is.
There's the lighthouse.
I actually saw it later after I asked that question, but...
Well, if you look, this game, it's a good game. But it does not have the tones of some of the more modern games. But if you look at this is absolutely gorgeous. If I was to take a screenshot of this, I would hang this on the wall.
Next to the other one?
Yes, as well as the
Just
portrait
have
of the
Call of
last one.
Cthulhu screenshots all over the place.
You think I wouldn't?
Yeah.
Oh, come on now. Oh, we can go around this way.
Where'd he go?
There he is. He's right behind the door.
Hey.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Cat.
All right.
We all know that cat.
Most of the time, although this cat might be the one that rules this roost.
Yeah. My cat likes
Well,
to eat up dog. Let's talk about dog.
alright, let's start out easy. Who is cat? Rankless catch. This one?
I was
Alright.
looking at your photograph, the one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father.
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Already saw
Yeah,
it.
we saw it already. It's pretty cool.
Alright. What's next? Alright. Killer whale and miraculous catch.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Well, he didn't actually tell us that much. I'm gonna save for after the last you want to do this one.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Yeah. So why would you call a boat the Scylla?
Yeah, I know,
You're
right?
superstitious as hell, but we're gonna name our freaking ship after a monster that ate shit.
Multi-headed eating of people thing.
It's
Yeah.
like, we're gonna just name it the Siren. Or,
Alright. Alright, so which one? Which one?
what was the other name?
Scylla and Charybdis, but
Charybdis.
Charybdis only had one head.
Yeah,
It
but he
just
was also. I mean, you might as well just name it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, what do you think? What do you think?
What would have killed it? Why are they putting it back? Let's do the
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Oh, yeah. I was like, why would you keep it?
Yeah, I know.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Just so it was like, it's the same. A little different.
Jerk.
I found a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Wait a minute, you saw a dog?
No, her name's Cat.
Oh. Alright, so we either got this or this. What do you think? Right or left?
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Alright. What do you think? Charles Hawkins, Fishings, or Him Tell Me. This one says unlock, so I don't know. You tell me.
Okay, well, let's do
Fishing. Let's see if we can't unlock this.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
Alright.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island.
Yes.
Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom.
No, it was none of my business.
I like this guy.
Alright, so I guess ask him what warehouse 36.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Is it the bigger one or is the one right next to
I
it?
think it's this one.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Oh. Whoa.
Wait a minute. You know who the building belongs to? I don't know who it belongs to. I thought it belonged to the Hawkins family, didn't it?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
Yeah, I was about to
Ship
say.
owners from father to son.
Why would we lie?
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
I wasn't gonna mess with him. Jeez. Okay, so we've talked to him about everything, so I guess we can go over and see what's going on.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Yeah, I like you.
Yeah, actually, he was helpful. I'm kind of annoyed about the
The bartender gave us
bartender,
information.
yeah.
He just wouldn't give us the booze.
Yeah, and see, that's not right.
Uh-oh, here they come.
Okay, so the warehouse is over there, and we have a clear path here.
Let's see what these guys do.
What's going on? Hey guys, what's going on? What's up?
So,
Oh. What's with the poncho, man? What's with the poncho? Fine. All right.
Yes.
You want to take the direct approach?
sure.
Let's go.
Crazy. Cops, they can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Well,
That's no way to treat an omen.
that might be
Oh,
because you're
yeah?
calling it omens.
He's
but-
gonna get us into trouble.
Oh.
You can't understand. You're not.
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters.
You
You're
know,
crazy.
actually, that would be
Cops,
an
they can't understand.
My understanding.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Architeuthis, the only
Oh,
thing
yeah.
that actually kills
He's
him
gonna get us
typically is
in
a
trouble.
giant large
You can't understand. You're not
Yeah, I've
sailors.
seen they should experiment stuff with suction cup
Yeah.
sailors on them.
Yep,
They
yep,
get
yep,
fights.
yep, yep, yep. Who's this guy? Who's this guy? Can I talk to you? No.
Is he an ape person?
He kind of looks like it, doesn't
Yeah.
it? All right.
I may have watched a playthrough of that other Cthulhu game.
That was
The
the Sinking City. Yes, yes, yes. Can't go through there.
Still love the other guy who was making all these different comparisons to the game. I'm like, it's literally Call of Cthulhu.
Oh, we gotta talk to
You
this
live
guy.
here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
What? What? I've never done such a thing. I just arrived, you fools. I like that one.
Where are you, this one?
Yeah.
How can I be the one who defaced your saint? I've just come ashore, you idiots.
That's true. We're as drunk as lords.
Yeah, there you go.
You bet. You could have gone by without us seeing you.
Do not rile me. You can hardly stand up.
He's right. We're no match.
For the moment. We're annoyed. It's understandable.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Yeah.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
Oh, he's asking a question.
By hell, I came here for the ones. Which makes more sense for my ones.
All right, so do you want to find out about the island, or who are these guys keeping guard?
Let's talk about the guards, since that's on my mind.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers.
Oh,
Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
if only they would. All right, let's do who's cat. Let's just continue this little.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
All right.
Ask again just to see what happens.
Nah, it's blocked out.
Are you sure?
Okay, it's unlocked.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a
Let's do the
thing.
things that the cops
Nothing at
They
all.
unlocked the one with Captain Fitzroy.
Yeah.
So, all right, here we go. About St. Brendan. Is this where you live? So you don't have any. What do you think? Saint?
That statue represents your local saint.
I like it.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
Exactly.
You wouldn't be looking down at us like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
All right, so St. Brendan's down. You don't have any work where you live.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
Oh,
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
all right.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Well, all right. So they are absolutely no help whatsoever. Let's try and find out about the island. Nope, that's done. That's done.
I've taken
Right
enough
here.
of your time.
We'll see you later.
See ya.
Okay, so they started out hostile and then like, eh.
Yeah, it's one of those things like, I haven't done anything to you.
Okay,
They're like,
so
oh,
we-
yeah, well, you have.
We have a guard right in front of us that is obviously guarding a potential warehouse, and two jokers over here that are potentially guarding a warehouse. warehouse?
Can we go over there?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Ink. I thought we
Come on,
did
you could
scrap.
tell me.
Come on, crap.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I
It's
bet
the
that you
secret.
hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even. And don't go
Hey,
looking
our lighter
there.
actually works.
Yeah, it does.
Go
How do I
light
even
stuff on
do
fire.
that? I don't even remember how I
Those are
did
crab traps.
Come on, you could tell me.
Lobster traps.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious...
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Look. Alright, so Cat sent me. Wow. Passage.
I don't think they're gonna believe us, so I'm gonna do
So. Alright, what do you think?
here's the cat.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyhole.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile of the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
Wow.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
Okay. So. Alright. So we got who? We already talked to him once about this. When we talked to us about somebody who got the us scar when they tried to investigate. So, are they scared of her, or did they face the statue, or who does this belong
Who does this belong
to? I'm pretty sure I know.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Okay.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Alright. So, Cat, or remind me of what you were doing here.
You need to remind me what we're doing here.
I know, right? This one?
I mean,
I'm just asking.
I don't know. I guess are you really scared of cat?
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
What are you guarding exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
Alright, let's return.
I'm pretty sure. I am.
So just leave.
Yeah.
I bid
Alright,
you
go talk
gentlemen
with the cops.
farewell.
Definitely certain.
Let's go talk with the cop. I'm pretty sure
You know,
it's a
there's
cop.
plenty of freaking crabs around here. They should be crabbers. They got the traps.
Oh, what did I just do? Oh, I hit
Oh.
control.
A whole bunch of
Alright.
them is insane.
Yeah.
You can probably find her way.
I don't even know how to do that. Lighter? L. Inventory. Nope. Nope. I have no idea.
They're just gonna have our lighter out forever now.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Alright.
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Seriously, how do we put this away?
I have no
It's
idea.
driving me nuts.
Well, I mean, she. Okay. So this obviously does nothing. Wait a minute. Maybe that makes them a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Watch
What's
this.
with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two
Yeah, here we
soaks.
I got her name.
Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Yeah.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
Yeah.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Okay,
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
Oh.
If I can't get rid of those two,
Dang.
I'll have to look for another way.
Okay, so we're just. Oh crap. Bubbles. Alright, so we obviously. Wait a minute, where's the cop? I think. Right, here he is, here he is. He looks like cop to me.
Where do you think you're going?
What's the police do?
I thought
Okay.
that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Alright. What do you think?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone. You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Alright, so I'm getting nothing from there. Alright, you remember all those guys that were leaving earlier?
Get it. Nobody listens to us
Maybe I
anyway.
go over there.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us in trouble.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, you're like,
Who's this Joker?
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
not scared of their boss?
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman.
Oh.
She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I would like to meet this person.
You already have.
No, maybe.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good.
Captain, my captain.
Thank you.
Okay.
I shall take my leave.
Let's get this one around
Oh, whoa.
Hey!
Oh, boy.
Fine hidden items.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Didn't we have a problem finding hidden items?
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
What the heck is that?
I don't know, but I'm okay with it.
Ratchet device. Oh, okay.
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
Alright. Oh, we actually obtained it. Well,
Throw it
alrighty
at the
then.
bootleggers.
Well,
Oh, we're just getting a whole.
hello.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
We got the lever. We got the lever.
Can we go up the ladder?
There's a ladder. Hello. Hello, Mr. Ladderman. Ladder me banana. Oh, there's the thing. I know there's a thing close. See, look at the little green thing on the side there.
I think it's probably that right there.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Okay, so the wrench first, and then the handle.
I guess we can't do it.
Sick. Need something else. Alright.
Yeah, these things usually do threes.
Brick. Crab cakes. Wait a minute.
Maybe we can figure out how to put away the lighter.
Yeah, I'm trying to see settings, controls. There we go. Well, that doesn't help very much. Keypad. Interact to see.
We can lean forward.
It says that the light is the middle mouse button. Okay. Let's see if that works. Hey, it does. Alright then. Alright, so what we're doing is we're looking for a third piece. We've got two pieces here.
Yeah.
And we need a gear. Let's go find the gear. We know it's close. We know it's got to be in this. Well, we know it's got to be. Laugh at me. Goodness. All right, where's this gear? There it is.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the
Look
winch.
around just to make sure that there's not more than just those things.
Good. So apparently the green are going to be harder to find than the white, it looks like. Just because I had to be right on top of it. Alright. Because if you notice, you see the white well before.
Yeah.
Alright. And you notice we're not having a glowing green orb over here in this location. Mount the cogwheel.
Oh, yeah, that makes
Turn the handle.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Okay.
Let's go.
Awesome sauce.
Damn, I broke it.
What the? Well, how the bloody bilge water are you supposed to do this then? Ding, 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 ding. Okay, now I'm confused. I wonder if I messed something up.
I would think so. I'm pretty sure there's a way you can fix it.
Well, I know, but it's not saying anything at all.
We gotta, I don't know.
I don't either. Alright, let's try something else. Okay, so there's gotta be another way in. There's gotta be another way in. It's just the way they got me. I know.
Well.
Who talked?
A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Wait, honey.
I think that the way I want to answer is not an option. Investigating.
Let me through. Or no ID. Let's
Yeah.
be bold or not bold? Wait, hey.
Let's try both.
Let's try.
This muddy alley is yours? Good for you. I've got work to do.
I don't think that you've quite understood the situation. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Oh, so you can't.
So you cat or Tay?
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not. Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Oh, that was...
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
Well, now we've met.
Yeah, now we've met Cash. Alright.
I just go back to the place we came.
I think we
Did they let her just drive you over there? Like, oh, yeah.
I think we
Oh,
need
yeah.
to talk with the Capitan.
He's gonna get us into trouble.
Because apparently he knows something about Capitan.
Tell me about Gato.
Yeah, Gato. Gato.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Give me a dog.
There it is. No, this one.
I didn't know.
Apparently, the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Lovely.
Not at all.
Oh, so we needed to go visit him before we tried to go into that warehouse. Oopsie.
Prohibition is just a joke around here.
Yeah,
That suits me fine.
Oh, wow. Let's see if it's still gonna broke. I hope not. I don't want to get kicked in the
Yeah.
private places anymore. Oh, it's still. So now we gotta con somebody else into letting us through. Great. I don't exactly know how we're gonna pull this off, but we're gonna do it one way or another
Yeah.
because we're determined.
I bet you don't see one like her every day, do you?
Yes, Cat is an extraordinary woman.
Damn right. There's nobody more intimidating than her on the docks. Except the captain, of course. But you're lucky that she left you alive. She must think that you can be of use to her. With that, please do excuse me, because I'd prefer not to be seen talking with you for too long.
Ah, so go back and talk with her. Okay, let's see if we can't get this to work. So this playthrough is definitely going to be a little bit different than most because I imagine most of us.
What?
I did.
Another break?
What?
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah, aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
Alright.
I will fight you.
Tell the truth or lie. I want to tell her.
Yeah, she
I wanna
seems to
be-
be one who knows
yeah.
stuff anyway. She seems to appreciate that.
Yeah, let's do this thing.
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Alright. I mean, the obvious answer is I need help getting into the warehouse, and she's the one that controls it. But what do we want to talk about first?
How about the dark water?
Your dark water boom. I don't know why.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
I thought she was the biggest gang. Who's she?
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us, and they'll be here long after we're gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
And here we go.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Alright, Tim.
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care.
Thank God.
But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Yeah, sure, no problem. I don't know.
I'm sure this one will.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective.
Alright.
Follow
Okay,
me.
then.
Nobody questions
Here
your
we
authority here.
go,
I was
ladies
given
and
to
gentlemen.
believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save
You know,
face
in the
in front of his
playthrough I saw, this
sailors.
did not happen.
They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get
I'm
buried in
excited.
bird shit.
This is different.
And nobody cares.
And, a different
And the
place.
police?
Just do a weird
They do
crazy
nothing to stop you?
The
I've
local
been doing a
cops?
rin-
The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Get it? Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah?
Do you remember
He's
my
gonna get us
character's
into
not had a
trouble.
drink for a
You can't understand. You're not seeing.
Oh yeah, we probably should just run up to the bar real quick and be like, hell yeah.
while. Yeah. She said yes.
She said, give me a drink.
Yes, me.
Do what you, yeah, do what you're told.
We
peasants.
probably screwed this up
It's
so
fine.
bad already.
He's with
I
me.
like the fact that we just diplomated our way in.
Okay.
Pretty much everyone else I know snuck in.
There had to be a way to get
I don't even remember meeting her.
in. Yeah.
But I didn't like see all of it. I only saw like.
Hey, a unique way of doing this is that works for me. I mean, I'm fine with it. I think it's still part of the flippin' tutorial. There had to be a way to get in, you know.
Yeah.
Be a gentleman and move that for me.
Yeah, all right. Letting you buy, lady. Alright. Oh, he auto did the lighter thing.
Probably like that little lamp right there.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
We should have
Don't
a big-
overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
I was kind of hoping she didn't want to stay with us anyway.
That works for me. Yeah, I can't do anything with that. There we go. Set that off. Get in here.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Nope, don't want to do that yet. Alright, let's see here. Do that, so. Alright. So, to enter reconstruction, hold right and left mouse keys at the same time. You ready to do this?
Have we drunk again?
No.
Sorry, I just got back here.
We're reconstructing a crime scene.
Medicine.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
Chloe, he doesn't know about Medicare.
It smells as bad as it looks.
Oh man, this does look rough.
Ugh.
Those are ribs that are not from fish. I'm just saying.
That's cool.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Yes, it is.
Oh wait, what was that? Go down.
Alright. What? Oh, it's showing a reconstruction of somebody actually praying to this picture.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
That's weird. There's another one. I mean, I'm a private eye. I don't care to be indebted to a criminal. It's no big deal to me.
What happened here?
Yeah, if you look here, yeah, he punched the So, oh, we have somebody sleeping here, punching, praying. Very strange, very strange, very strange. And then we're going to out of this zone. Oh, right. Hawkins Warehouse. We have memorized them. J, to go into the character. So, E. Yes. Alright, and we have learned 4 CP. I kind of want to max out occultism. What do you think?
Sure.
Alright. Oh, I can only do it with him. Okay, that sucks. I can only do it with, like, books and stuff like
Okay,
that.
what about psychology?
Psychology? You want to go psych? Alright. Bam, bam, bam. All of them?
How about spotty and the last one?
Bam. There we go. Alright. We are good to go. So that is J.
You know, for having the type of eloquence that we have, we sure are doing well for ourselves.
Yeah.
We should just kind of like like I said, we kind of diplomatic our way into. Well, I wonder if we had strength, we would have been able to overpower her.
I doubt it. I doubt it. So 35 in psych, 35 in spot, 20 in eloquence. Investigation 40, strength 40, medicine 14, occultism 40. We're doing great.
Like I
Let's
said,
keep
for
going.
having the eloquence being at least 20%, we are doing very well.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even give that as a thought when I was doing this. I'll be honest with you.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
You did? Did he?
He kind of did.
Alright. Alright, what do you think? Wait.
No, don't do that. It's like,
We got team up. We got someone else is interested in Hawkins. The case is far from being wound up. Wait,
I think there's someone else that just
right.
Look around you. Someone has settled in here. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
All right.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
Oh.
man, we are doing great.
Andrew,
Yeah,
could you please shut the
I
door?
love this.
Did you
Open
notice?
your eyes, damn it. This
what
guy
this
went
guy
right
has
under your
on his
nose.
face?
Yeah, that's smart.
On the left
God
side
damn
of his
it.
face.
Yeah.
Her again.
Last person who made her mad. Thank God.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Oh, hell.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is she talking to us?
Yeah, she is.
Is it
Why?
far,
I don't even
this
understand what she's
mansion?
so mad about. I thought I straightened you out. Like, what the heck?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge.
I want to get to the bottom of the
You
case.
see the building?
I don't really care about anything else.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to
This
do.
happened, so it's kind of like, wow, I screwed something up somewhere.
Well, actually, like, why were you with him? It's like he opened the door and we literally were. I was
We
trying,
had to talk our way out of
Yeah,
it.
I was like, I have said nothing. I literally just said, "Hey, look, a painting." He's like, "Oh shoot, I'll take you up to the mansion then."
What's going on?
And she was like, "How dare you?" It's like, "How dare I what?"
What?
Pierce manages to get into the warehouse. The place is thought to be abandoned. Revealed that some surprising signs of recent occupation, as well as the partly charred painting. Interpreted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. Did he really? The police officer is willing to drive the detective up to the Hawkins mansion. Okay, it was one of those things that was like, "Hey, look, a painting. Oh,
All right.
that was up at the place. I'll take you there."
How are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
You think this is a good time to stop, or you want to keep going?
No, I think this is a perfect time to stop.
All
We're gonna
right,
stop
then.
at some point. Might as well be now.
Well, this is a great time to stop, so we're going to stop. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I've been Bastion, and
Miss EmKay.
has been Miss EmKay. So, until we come back to Call of Cthulhu, I hope you have enjoyed and have a great day.